Amidst all the misinformation and fear-mongering over generative AI, it's nice to see that sensible artists are making their voices heard. You might be forgiven for thinking that all artists want AI banned for copyright abuse, since those are the only ones the news media seems to want to talk to. And that includes the first of Senator Chuck Schumer's AI summits, which basically consists of a bunch of billionaires whining that AI can be used by smaller companies to compete against them. Attendees with a combined net worth of over $500 billion included Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Jensen Huang, Sam Altman, Sundar Pichai, Arvind Krishna, and Eric Schmidt. The closed-door meeting is part of Schumer's strategy to have Congress control the future of AI. According to Schumer's prepared remarks, he planned to say to them, quote, "That's why we brought all of you here today. We need to hear from you. We need help, of course, from developers and experts who build AI systems. But we also need help from those who are asking tough questions, who care about developing safeguards to minimize AI's risks." As for what he actually said, we don't know because the entire meeting was closed off, even to the press, because, according to Elizabeth Warren, quote, "We've got to respect safety." By the way, the meeting came a day after Warren called for Musk to be investigated for not allowing Starlink to be used for Ukrainian military action in Russian territory. Does this smell of extortion to anyone else? And surprise, surprise, the panel apparently agreed unanimously that the future of AI should be left in the hands of people who can't even set up a Zoom meeting. Completely absent from the meeting were any voices representing small businesses and independent artists for whom AI presents tremendous opportunities. So, at the very least, Creative Commons stepped forward to send an open letter to Schumer on behalf of over 160 artists who are actually using generative AI for what it is, an artistic medium. They wrote, "We write this letter today as professional artists using generative AI tools to help us put soul in our work. Many of us are artists who have dedicated our lives to studying in traditional mediums while dreaming of generative AI's capabilities. For others, generative AI is making art more accessible or allowing them to pioneer entirely new artistic mediums. Just like previous innovations, these tools lower barriers in creating art, a career that has been traditionally limited to those with considerable financial means, abled bodies, and the right social connections. Unfortunately, this diverse pioneering work of individual human artists is being misrepresented. Some say it is about merely typing in prompts or regurgitating existing works. Others deride our methods and our art as based on stealing and data theft. It is well known that all artists build not only on the previous ideas, genres, and concepts that came before, but also on the culture in which they create. We are speaking out today to advocate for a future of richer and more accessible creative innovation for generations of artists to come. Artists breathe life into AI, directing its innovation towards positive cultural evolution while expanding the essential human dimensions it inherently lacks. For us, generative AI tools are empowering and expressive. We use them not to duplicate others, but rather to make transformative new works and experiences. It is precisely because we use these technologies that our viewpoint is so urgent at this time. I don't know how many times people like me have to explain how AI works for the ignorant blowhards to get the idea. Of course, they don't want to get the idea because they don't want competition from smaller companies and individual artists, which is why, as always, it's important that we all make our voices heard. Good on Creative Commons for helping us do just that.